And so if you read the book of John, right, you would notice that water becomes the concurrent entity that is mentioned. For in the book of John chapter 2, Jesus turns water into wine in the wedding at Cana. John chapter 3, Jesus encounters Nicodemus. He says to him, unless you are baptized with water, you will not inherit the kingdom of God. John chapter 4, follow me on this one. Jesus speaks to a woman, right, who's at the well, and he gives this woman the water of life. John chapter 5, Jesus meets a man by the pool of Bethesda. John chapter 6, there is a Jesus who is walking on the sea. But John chapter 7, Jesus seals everything. He says, I am the living water. I am the water of life. But here is the problem, dear saints. John chapter 19, right? At the 6th hour of the night, Jesus, the water of life, he says at the cross, I thirst. A paradox is presented at the cross where the water of life is found to be thirsty. How is it that the source of providence cannot provide for himself? Then I realized, man, that the love of God is so powerful that he robs himself of having what he can give in abundance. Grace is so dangerous. It uplifts a sinner even at the cost of God. Grace suffers in order to save. The waters